The high school gymnasium buzzed with laughter and clinking glasses, the air thick with the scent of nostalgia and cheap perfume. But for Alex Thompson, it was a battlefield. There he stood, in his faded suit from Goodwill, clutching a plastic cup of punch like a lifeline. His ex-wife, Sarah, sauntered over with her new husband, a smug banker named Greg, on her arm. "Oh, Alex," she sneered, loud enough for the cluster of old classmates to hear. "Still scraping by as a custodian? How's that single dad life treating you? Bet little Emma's eating ramen every night." The room fell silent, eyes darting his way. Humiliation burned in his chest like acid. But just as tears threatened to spill, a deep voice cut through the tension. "Actually, Sarah, Alex is the heart of my empire." And that's when everything flipped. Hey folks, if this twist has you hooked, smash that like button and subscribe for more stories of underdogs rising up. You won't want to miss the comebacks. Alex hadn't always been this way. 10 years ago, he was the golden boy of Lincoln High, quarterback, prom king, married to his high school sweetheart, Sarah. They had dreams, a cozy house, kids, the whole American pie. Emma came along, a bundle of joy with curls like her mom's and Alex's infectious smile. But life threw curveballs. Sarah wanted more, fancy cars, vacations, status. When Alex lost his job at the factory during the recession, she bailed. "You're holding me back," she'd said, packing her bags while Emma, just 5, clung to his leg. The divorce left him broke, custody battles draining his savings. Now, at 35, he was a single dad working nights as a janitor at Harlan Tech, a mid-sized software firm. It paid the bills, barely, but let him be there for Emma's school drop-offs and bedtime stories. "Daddy, why don't we have a big house like Mommy?" she'd ask, her innocent eyes piercing his soul. He'd hug her tight, whispering, "Because we have each other, kiddo. That's richer than gold." The reunion invitation had mocked him from the fridge for weeks. "Come relive the glory days," it boasted. Alex almost tossed it, but Emma insisted. "Go make friends, Daddy. You deserve fun." So here he was, forcing smiles amid whispers. Old buddies slapped his back, but their pity stung. "Heard about the divorce, man. Tough break." "Yeah, tough." Sarah, glowing in a designer dress, had remarried wealth. Greg flashed his Rolex like a weapon. When she cornered him by the punch bowl, her words sliced deep. "Look at you, Alex. Still the same loser. Emma deserves better than a dad who mops floors for a living." Laughter rippled from her entourage. Alex's fists clenched, but he thought of Emma. No scenes, no drama. He mumbled, "I'm doing my best," and turned away, heart-shattering. Unbeknownst to Alex, his boss, Elias Harlan, was watching from the shadows. Harlan wasn't just any CEO, he was a self-made billionaire who'd built his fortune in tech startups, selling one for billions before starting Harlan Tech as a hobby company. But Elias lived humbly, driving a beat-up truck, wearing flannel shirts. He despised show-offs, having grown up poor himself. Alex had caught his eye months ago, the janitor who stayed late, not just cleaning but fixing leaky faucets, organizing supply closets with military precision. Once, Elias found Alex in the break room, poring over a library book on coding. "What's that for?" he'd asked casually. Alex shrugged. "Just learning, sir. Maybe one day I can do more than mop." Elias nodded, filing it away. Little did Alex know, Elias had been mentoring him subtly, leaving tech magazines in the janitor's closet, even anonymously funding Emma's dance classes after overhearing Alex's worried phone call. As Sarah's mockery peaked, Elias stepped forward, his presence commanding despite his unassuming attire. The room hushed. "Sarah, is it? I remember you from Alex's stories." She blinked, confused. "Who are you?" Elias smiled thinly. "Elias Harlan. Alex's boss." Greg snorted. The janitor's boss? What, king of the mop buckets? Elias's eyes hardened. Actually, Harlan Tech is my company. And I'm worth about $2.3 billion last I checked. Gasps echoed. Sarah's face paled. Be billionaire? But Alex is just. Elias cut her off. Alex is invaluable. He's not just anything. While you've been chasing shiny things, he's raised a daughter with more love than money can buy. And tonight, I'm making it official, Alex, you're promoted to operations manager. Starting salary, $150,000. Plus stock options. The gymnasium erupted. Old classmates cheered, phones out, capturing the moment. Alex stood frozen, tears streaming. Sir, why? Elias clapped his shoulder. Because you remind me of me, kid. I started as a janitor too. Swept floors while dreaming big. You fixed my company's inefficiencies without asking for credit. And that coding? I've seen your notes, you're a natural. This is your shot. Sarah stammered apologies, but Alex waved her off. Save it. This isn't about you. He thought of Emma, how she'd beam at the news. No more ramen nights, dance lessons, college funds, a real home. But the real twist came later. As the night wound down, Elias pulled Alex aside. There's more. I've been secret about my wealth because I test people. See who values heart over hype. You passed with flying colors. Alex laughed through tears. I thought I was failing life. Elias shook his head. Nah. Failure's just set up for the comeback. Remember that. The two men shared a beer, talking dreams. Alex opened up about the divorce's scars, the lonely nights doubting himself. Elias shared his own story, orphaned young, scraping by, building an empire through grit. Wealth doesn't define you, Alex. Character does. Word spread like wildfire. By morning, Alex's phone buzzed with messages, old friends apologizing, job offers pouring in. But he stuck with Harlan Tech, thriving in his new role. Emma squealed when he told her, we're moving to a house with a yard. Sarah, humbled, reached out for co-parenting peace. I was wrong, Alex. You're a great dad. He forgave, but from afar, boundaries mattered. Months later, Alex stood at another gathering, Emma's dance recital. Front row, Elias beside him, cheering loudest. Alex had coded his first app, a tool streamlining Harlan Tech's operations, earning praise from the board. Life wasn't perfect, single dad challenges lingered, like Emma's questions about love. But he taught her resilience, sweetie, tough times build strong hearts. Elias became a surrogate uncle, funding scholarships for underprivileged kids, inspired by Alex's story. Looking back, that reunion wasn't a humiliation, it was a turning point. Alex realized broken roads lead to beautiful destinations. He started a blog, sharing his journey, motivating others. Don't let labels define you. Broke today? Billionaire in spirit tomorrow. Subscribers flocked, echoing his message. And Elias? He revealed more secrets, anonymous donations to single parents, proving wealth's true power lies in uplifting others. So, if you're feeling down, remember Alex's tale. Like this video if it inspired you, and hit subscribe for more real-life redemptions. Life's plot twists might just flip everything in your favor. Keep pushing, your boss, or fate, might be watching. The end? Nah, just the beginning of something epic.